Welcome to Daily Office Devotions, where every Monday through Friday, we explore that day's scripture readings as given in the Book of Common Prayer. I'm Reggie Kidd. Thanks for joining me. This is Monday of the fourth week of Epiphany, and we are in year one of the Daily Office Lectionary. Throughout his 51st chapter, Isaiah piles up images of the good things that Yahweh is doing for his people Israel, and through them for all creation. Isaiah foresees in his people's release from bondage a return to the innocence of Eden, the garden of the Lord, Isaiah chapter 51, verse 3. The wonderful expansion of God's people from one to many that they saw under Abraham and Sarah, the only mention of Sarah in the Old Testament outside of Genesis, will happen all over again, Isaiah chapter 51, verse 2. Indeed, just as Yahweh had promised that all the nations would be blessed through Abraham, now the pagan coastlands wait for me, and for my arm they hope, Isaiah chapter 51, verse 5. The new Exodus that lies ahead will imitate the first Exodus's destruction of evil in the waters of the Red Sea. The demonic spirit powers Rahab, Leviathan. Compare Job chapter 3, verse 8, 26, 12, 41, 1, Psalm 74, 14, 89, 10, Isaiah 27, 1. The result is an entire creation being made new. For the heavens will vanish like smoke, but my salvation will be forever, and my deliverance will never be ended. Isaiah chapter 51, verse 6. To these images, Isaiah adds yet one more. He depicts Israel as staggering about under the weight of her torments, having drunk at the hand of the Lord the cup of his wrath, and having drunk to the dregs the bowl of staggering. Isaiah chapter 51, verse 17. The prophet sees that the severity of Yahweh's discipline has left his people beleaguered, dispirited, and despondent. In his mercy, though, now Yahweh says, "See, I have taken from your hand the cup of staggering. You shall drink no more from the bowl of my wrath." Isaiah chapter 51, verse 22. Yahweh wants his people to know that their destiny is not one of despair. Instead, their lot is to serve as the fulcrum for the release of all the world from its captivity to sin and sickness, disease, dejection, and death. Mark, in Isaiah chapter 51, Yahweh puts that cup of wrath into the hands of Israel's earthly oppressors, the nations who have been mistreating her. In the New Testament, Yahweh comes in person to the earth he created and loves. He comes to drink the cup himself. Jesus will ask the sons of Zebedee, "Are you able to drink the cup that I drink?" Mark chapter 10, verse 38. So horrible is the anticipation of that cup, not the mere fact of death, but death as undergoing the wrath, that in the Garden of Gethsemane, Jesus pleads, "Father, if you are willing, remove this cup from me, yet not my will, but yours be done." Luke chapter 22, verse 42. Fortunately for us, Jesus included the if and the yet. And so the Father permits his dear Son's drinking of the cup of wrath, that we might rise with him to sobriety, to sanity, to salvation, and to strength. In Mark's gospel, Jesus is walking out the fulfillment of the promises made in Isaiah. Jesus travels west into non-Israelite territory to Tyre on the Mediterranean coast. There he finds exactly what Isaiah predicted. "Coastlands wait for me, and for my arm they hope." Jesus responds to the persistent faith of a pagan mother and delivers her child from demonic oppression. Mark chapter 7, verses 24 through 30. Then he goes east of the river Jordan, again into non-Israelite territory, and performs the messianic acts that Isaiah had prophesied. He even makes the deaf to hear and the mute to speak. Mark chapter 7, verse 37, and see Isaiah chapter 35, verses 5 and 6. The conquering lion is on the loose, and the cup of the wine of wrath is about to be replaced for us with the cup of blessing. Eden is being restored. Israel is once again rising to her call to bless the nations. Evil is on the run. Be blessed this day.